All right, guys, here we are, the day before we leave for Ireland, the Emerald Isle. And we're super excited, very excited. I wish there were more words in the English language to encapsulate.
We use tongues, that's what's made
Tongues, yes, that is the only way to express our excitement and our expectation. But we have been planning, been preparing, praying, and doing logistics, and are overwhelmed at God's goodness and what He's done, just connecting us with people and setting this trip up. So we're excited to share with you guys some of the ministry opportunities that we have and things we're going to be doing, as well as the prophetic words that we've gotten for this trip, which are just so exciting. God confirming things over and over through different sources. And we want you guys to be expectant for miracles and awesome testimonies, and be praying alongside of us for the nation of Ireland, the Republic, as well as Northern Ireland, and just to see God move and do amazing things this year.
Yeah, one of the biggest words we've gotten is we're going there to make connections, but out of those connections, I really feel like we're going to see a spirit of revival break out on Ireland, in Northern Ireland. Two of the things that we're hoping to do, one on the way back, going back to Dublin, we're hoping to go and go to St. Patrick's grave and get an impartation there, and just see things break out on his gravesite, because it's a big touristy area. We're hoping to go just see people, connect with people, touch people, love people. That'll be next Monday. And then also one of the stops that we're going to do, there's been a church that's been praying for about 7 years for revival, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just for revival in Ireland. And it's either ending this year, it just ended in 2014, but regardless, we're coming there now just to pour into these people, to read their scrolls, to tell them who they are, just to empower them as God sees them. And I really do. I just feel like it's going to be a great time that God's just going to bless. So next, Sarah's going to share you a quick testimony just about Isaiah 45 and Isaiah 33 and how it's going to tie into our trip.
Yeah, so from the beginning, Kyle felt like Isaiah 45 was going to be a huge part of this. And a lot of the prophetic words we've been getting have been about treasures and gems and, finding treasures in dark places and pulling forth the treasures. And another word that we got yesterday was about having a bag of treasures. There was a vision of a drawstring bag full of gems, full of treasures, diamonds and rubies and emeralds. And every place we were going, we're taking the gems and we're planting them into the ground. And I really felt that the Lord was showing us, was telling us that those gems, those treasures are being planted. We're taking those spiritual treasures and planting them into the soil, into the spiritual atmosphere of Ireland and Northern Ireland, for those people to have a harvest, to be able to reap those treasures, and to see the kingdom manifest itself in that place, to see kingdom realities. And so we're honored. We're with reverential awe, just humbly going where the Lord has called us to sow the small seeds that we have, to sow those spiritual treasures into the spiritual atmosphere, to partner with the people who have been contending for revival, and just to plant those treasures for people to find, to stumble upon, the love and the reality of Christ. Yeah,
so if y'all want to check out Isaiah 45:3, that's what it talks about. It talks about going into the city. God's going to give us the treasures in dark places. And that ties in with Isaiah 33. He's going to give us the loot of the city, the treasures that are in dark places of the city. He's going to give it to those who He loves, give it to those who love Him. And I feel like we're just going there to pull those things out to give them back to the people. It's just going to be an amazing time where we just go and we're pouring in, reading scrolls, and just talking to people. But yeah, if you guys would like to partner with us in any way in prayer over the next week and in the future with Generation for the Kingdom Ireland, what you can do is this afternoon there's going to be a page published specifically for prayers while we're out on the field. And once we make those connections, we're going to allow those people that we connect with just to put prayer requests on there, so you can constantly be praying for Ireland. But yeah, we're really excited. We head out around 4:30 tomorrow, and it should be just a great time, just seeing God show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.